Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Turtle Journal. I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me on a Tuesday morning. I had to jump on Tuesday and say hello and do a bit of a project with you, and let's chat about some Turtle Journal products as well today. I'm going to do a bit of a follow-on from last Tuesday's Facebook and YouTube Live, which was all about getting a new journal set up for the new year and doing a bit of a brain download or a bit of a declutter. So that's what we did last week. I had a couple of really great comments. I appreciated all the comments from last week's live, and I'm going to read a couple to you this morning because I've got, I'll answer those in the upcoming weeks on a Tuesday morning, which is going to be fun. And this morning, we're going to do a bit of a layout with stickers, like lots of stickers, all many types of stickers. I want to use my craft and journal sticker glue this morning as well, and I've got a pile of stickers to sift through, and I want to do a bit of a layout that's around small goals to get organized for 2026. I've got the link in the comments there to this Instagram post I saw late last year, and I saved it to do this morning. This is all about small goals before 2026 starts, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that this post was about what to do before January. That makes no difference. These are all still really great ideas on getting organized for this year, and some small fun things you can do this year to sort of be a bit organized and have some priorities in your life that you would like to make a priority and get organized to do so. So I have the link there in the comments to that Instagram post. It's from he's like, I don't know if he's a financial planner or a personal finance coach. I'm not sure. I don't follow him, but I just saw the post pop up, so I saved it. But he has heaps of other little checklists as well on his Instagram page, which are really cool. So feel free to jump over there and grab yourself a screenshot and print it off or what have you. I'm going to trim it up, and then we're going to cover the layout with stickers, which is make it look super pretty for the year. And I'm going to read to you all of those things on that list and see what out of those things on the list maybe resonate with you, what you might like to integrate this year for 2026 into your own crafting and relaxation time and things like that. I'm going to use my craft and journal precision glue this morning because I'm not going to peel the back off any of the stickers I'm going to use. I'm just going to stick them all down with glue. This is my little overflow sticker envelope. Look, I've got to repair it. I cannot throw this out, this vellum envelope. I love it so much. So I need to repair it rather than get rid of it. It's seen better days, that's for sure. So I'm going to pull out some stickers here. We're going to stick them down with some glue. I'm not going to bother trying to peel the back off the stickers. Good morning. Nice to see you. It was funny. It was always nice to see comments on YouTube. Usually comments come through on Facebook. So occasionally there's some that come through on YouTube. It's always great to see you guys on YouTube as well as Facebook. So I'm going to do that this morning for fun. We're going to do a bit of a organizing layout, but with a fun layout. Like, it's always good to be organized, but it's way more fun to do it with stickers and enjoy the crafting process around it as well. The link is also there in my comments to this glue, which keeps selling out. I have restocked it again this morning, but it has sold out 4 times since I launched it last year in November, I think. I'm not joking. It's been really popular. You guys are loving it. It's a precision glue, and it's not acid-free, so it's not for scrapbooking. It's especially for small, detailed work. This glue has got a very fine tip nozzle, as you can see, and it's perfect for stickers, especially if you can't peel the back off your stickers. I honestly get this question a lot from customers, and I'm not surprised because I get frustrated too. And if you have gel nails or acrylic nails, it's even worse. To try and get the back off some PET stickers is a nightmare and can quickly turn like an enjoyable crafting session to super frustrating, and you just want to throw your stickers away. So instead of peeling the back off your PET stickers, if you get frustrated, just use some of this precision glue. It's also good for things like rhinestones, metal embellishments, chipboard, any small, fine, detailed work. And I'm not joking, it has sold out 4 times since I launched it late last year. And it comes in a 45ml bottle with a super fine tip nozzle. It also comes with a very small pin so that when you're working, and if you've got it sitting on your desk for an extended period of time, you can just keep it here and stop it getting clogged. That's the one thing with glossy accents that used to drive me nuts. I have a pin like masking taped to my glossy accents bottle constantly for just that reason, to keep it unclogged. I always keep a pin with some masking tape so I can declog it. So I thought I would include that with the glue for you. So you get the little pin that comes with it and your 45 mils of glue, which is perfect for stickers. So it works on plastic because it's not acid free. It's almost pH neutral when I did a pH test myself on it, but not enough that, well, that label's a bit bumpy, not enough I would be confident to say it's acid free by any means. So I wouldn't use that on photographs or anything like that. Carolyn, yes, I haven't seen you in ages. So nice to see you, Carolyn. You updated your profile pic on Facebook too. That is very beautiful. Is that a photo of you or your mum or something? That's a beautiful photo. So nice to see you, Carolyn. So let's do this little journaling layout, which is kind of, I don't want to say goal setting. It's not that complicated or not that deep. It is a cute list, and if you just jumped on, the link is in the comments. I found it on Instagram last year, and the list was get a head start before 2026 begins. But like I said, it doesn't matter that 2026 has begun. All of these things on here we're going to read, which are really cute, are great things to do this year. Some, I mean, you won't want to do all of them, but the Instagram page where these lists were, he has lots of other lists too, stacks of other lists as well that he has on his page that you can check out. So I'm going to stick it here, and then I am honestly just going to spend the rest of this live reading them and sticking stickers all around. That's all we're doing. That's all we're going to do this morning. And I'm also going to read you before I do that. I had a couple of comments last week on the live, and I'm going to address them in the next couple of weeks. It'll be really fun. So last week, Simone said, Rachel, you've inspired me once again. Whilst watching you to do your work, I created my own list. Mine are tasks or to-dos, but they get them out of my brain. I've put them into weeks and months to achieve my desired goals. I really enjoyed listening to your process. Thanks for sharing this content. Thank you, Simone. That was from Simone last week. And then also a comment from Linda. She said, watching from Victoria, now contemplating one of these boxes, which sounds exciting. Love the idea of a brain download on the page. Will you be doing following pages to explain how all this works? Yes, Linda, I absolutely will. For sure. I'm going to do that in the coming weeks and do that on these Tuesday mornings just for something fun. We're going to go through a bit my bullet journaling process in a bit more detail and how I like to integrate paper crafting with planning. That's my sweet spot. I love the combination of those. So for this morning, let's do this cool list. And as we start working on it, and I'm going to stick it down, I'm going to read them out to you and see which some of these ideas you like that you might want to incorporate for this year and make a goal or some time for. Like I said, they're not crazy goals. You'll be surprised. Now, I'm not even lining these up properly, am I? It's just not straight. Should maybe concentrate on one thing at a time. There we go. So I printed it very small. It's very tiny. That's okay. And I'm going to put it here, and then I'm just going to put stickers around it, but I'm going to use my precision glue. So I'm not going to peel the back off the stickers. I'm just going to stick them down. And then I've also got 2 stickers to add to the top afterwards for fun because they're my favorite ones. Is Garden Friends, PET, which is my own design sticker roll. These are matte stickers, which is 100%, I reckon, better than any other stickers because they blend in. They're not glossy, they're matte, and they're kiss cut. And these adorable resin koi fish. These are from Japan. They're on the website. These are, I love using these. They're the cutest little things ever. So let's stick this down, and I'm going to read to you what some of them say. Oh, I didn't get my glue stick out. I don't want to use this glue. I can use it. It's not really made for it's not really made for like large pieces of work and paper, but I can use it if I don't think it's going to come off the page or anything. It's just, you have to, with this glue, because it's precision. Oh, good on you, Rachel. Roll that over the top. Because of the precision tip, you have to be really careful you don't squeeze the bottle too hard because it comes out so slowly. It is really just for detailed work, not for sticking down large pieces of paper and ephemera and projects and stuff. So be careful not to squeeze it too hard because you will start to burst. The glue may start coming out elsewhere if you get really impatient with it. So don't get too impatient with that. I should keep my little pin in here while I'm working. All right, so let's check out what some of these things say. I'm going to get some stickers out. Oh, really? A few years ago. That's a little while ago. Not that long ago, Carolyn. Not that long ago. A little while ago. It's a beautiful photo. Did you know you played guitar? How exciting. Do you still play, Carolyn? Or that was also a long time ago? All right. I want little stickers, I think. This is, like I said, it's my overflow sticker collection. These are stickers that are random ones from different places that I sort of try and keep contained just here. I don't like to let my stickers get too out of control. Take them out of the packet. Oh, I have so many interesting ones that I didn't realize were in here as well. There's one in here I want to use. I saw it. It's from a subscription box last year. If you're a Turtle Treasure Box subscriber, I think these, here it is. I think these are from September last year. I love those stickers. So I saw a couple in here. I'd like to use those. I know there was more. There they are. There's a little collection of them. So some of them. That'll do. There's plenty of stickers. All right. That something like that pile of stickers I'm going to use. This is going to be cute. It's just going to be sticking and that's it. So let me read to you a couple of these before I start gluing them all down. Here's something. Now this is, remember, this is all pre-2026 language. Just ignore when it says, you know, before 2026. This is just fun to do all year round. Oh, you still play? Yeah, not as much anymore. I don't think I can read music anymore. I used to play the flute in high school and was in the band for several years, but I don't even think I could read music anymore, Carol. It's been so long. The first one says, choose one word as your 2026 theme and write it on 3 things you see every day. I like it's really specific there. So choose a word for 2026 and write it somewhere you're going to see it, like on 3 places. So that's something that's totally doable this month. I haven't thought, I had a word last year, but I haven't got a word this year. I haven't actually thought that much about it, but that is, I really like that idea. So I'm going to think about that. So I'm just using small amounts of the glue because it works on plastic and sticking them straight down. I might actually try and tuck that under there a bit, which now it's peeled off. This does work on plastic. This glue is especially for, that's why it's not acid free, because it works on like plastic and metal and things like that. You might use, it dries clear. So I'm going to be brave and put it behind this clear, beautiful rose here. This is from, yeah, I reckon it was September's Turtle Treasure Box. We had these sticker set. It grabs pretty quick, this glue. You've got a couple of seconds before it really sticks, but it doesn't take long. So you don't want to be trying to peel things off. Probably got like 5 seconds, maybe not even 5 seconds. It might be even less than 5 seconds before it starts to grab. This will be done in no time. It's great not peeling the back off the stickers. You can stick these down in no time and fill up a whole page really quick. Okay, let me read you another one. So yeah, I'm going to choose a word. I need to choose a word. Let me think. Let me think of a couple in the short run while I put here. And then I'll decide. I've been thinking clarity, bold, calm. I like those 3 words. So I'm going to put them there as my little short list and choose a word for this year. Next one, do a spending review of the last 3 months and mark every expense you would not repeat. That's pretty cool. I like that one. Remember, this is a finance guy who does this checklist. Next one, create a simple stop doing list for 2026 by noting what drained you most last year. So what things drained you most last year that you do not want to be doing in 2026? I also don't mind that one. Actually, I could probably think of something for that. And like I said, that's all January language for this, but you can incorporate these little things. You could do one of these things, you know, each month or so for the year as well. Another one is book 12 monthly personal days for 2026 before everything else fills up your calendar. I definitely like that one. So book yourself some personal time off or some quiet downtime days. And like 100% for us, hey, that's the perfect opportunity to book 12 crafting days where you can actually spend the day crafting and going through your Turtle Treasure Box or going through your scraps, finishing off a project, starting a new project. That's a great one. I really like that. Putting aside 12 days for yourself this year to do a creative pursuit. You could even do like 12 days this year, where you learn something new. Like if you ever wanted to do watercoloring or calligraphy, I'd love to do calligraphy. My handwriting is so terrible. Calligraphy would be cool. So 12 days through the year, put them aside now before everything else fills it up, where it's going to be just kept for some creative craft pursuit that you want to do. So that's another thing on the list, which I reckon that's a really great thing. Let's have a look at the next one. This is cool. List your top 5 contacts from your phone and plan one small touch point with each of them before the year ends. That's good because it's not committing you to catching up with your 5 best friends once a month. Like that's like something a bit too, like it's a bit unachievable. You want to set yourself up for success with all of these things, but just pick 5 people and then organize once with each of them to see them this year. I like that. I think that's a great one. I'm going to try and cut this. How do I do that? Is that going to show up? Sort of. I'm going to cut this on an angle. Okay, what's the next one? Draft a done list or a brag sheet. This is great off the back of last week when we set out our brain download and sort of got all the clutter out of our heads, is set up a layer in your journal for a brag sheet. Basically things that you do this year and you accomplish that you sort of had planned to or hadn't planned to. Like I would even totally put things on there like rearrange your pantry, clean the fridge, declutter like all your linen, all that sort of stuff. Like even things like that you just feel good that you finally got done that maybe you've been putting off for ages. So a brag sheet, that's really cool. Clean up your phone screen, home screen. I did this over the holidays and got rid of all the apps I don't use. I like this one. Create a simple weekly reset ritual that you can test. So test it for now and then see how long it serves you. So keep it up for as long as it makes sense for you. Like don't commit to something like that and then feel like you're the slave to it. If it doesn't work for you, then just stop doing it. But is there something you could do every Friday night or Sunday evening that sort of sets you up for the week? You guys probably, who does that already? It's a very common thing, isn't it? Especially a Sunday night reset routine. Who does a Sunday night reset routine of some description? How do you find it? Is it well worth it? I bet it is. I bet you would say it is well worth it. If you take the time to do it, I can imagine it would be well worth doing that sort of thing. All right, I'm going to put a couple more on here, and I feel like this is almost done. How time-saving is this instead of pulling the back off of these stickers? I like the lavender ones. Emerald butterflies are my favorite. That is my favorite butterfly set, the emerald green. But I need some other colors. Do I have any other colors? I've got some ashen ones. It's sort of a bit washed out, a bit pale. I'll use a white. Let's use a really pale one. Like a cabbage moth color. Let's use that one. This is sort of reminds like a weekly reset routine. If you like make your kids lunches Sunday night for Monday, or get yourself ready for work Sunday night, ready for Monday. I like to change our bed sheets on a Saturday morning. I like to get into bed Saturday night with clean sheets. Oh, there's a cat in here too. That's cute. So that's a bit of a weekly thing. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's not really a reset routine, but it sort of works for me. So I don't know if I'll do that one. Maybe I'll think about that one. Let's have a look. Who does that though? I know some of you will absolutely use Sundays as a reset for your week. I think that will work right there. There, over the butterfly. That's a bit cute. Next one, this is good. It's something we all do probably. And when we get frustrated with how many emails are in our inbox, unsubscribe from 10 emails so you don't get the notifications anymore. Yep, that's a good idea to do several times through the year, I think, because they just come in thick and fast. Don't unsubscribe from the Turtle Journal, though, everybody else, but not the Turtle Journal. Here's one. This is a financy one. This is because the guy who did this list is a finance guy. Identify one skill that would raise your value in 2026 and pick a free resource to start. I don't mind that. That's a good follow-up. So what's something that could improve your value this year, but then find a free resource about it. So don't go and pay, I don't know, a financial planner or something, I'm not sure, to do it. But what's a free resource to help support that this year? So I don't mind that. I want to get a frequent flyer card, like a frequent flyer points. I've never had one. I've always used just flybys and whatever else and then cashed it in at Coles as soon as I've got enough. I'm not very good with delayed gratification and waiting until I've got thousands of points and stuff to get a flight, but I would like to do that this year. So maybe sort of relates to that, but I've got to set that up. So that's something I need to speak to my bank about, getting that organized. So that maybe falls under that category. 2 more, practice saying no kindly and turning down one low value request this month. Again, that's sort of a financy guy type thing, but I guess maybe saying no to something that sort of drains your energy type might be the equivalent this year, and practice saying no to that request kindly to sort of protect your energy. So that's a good one as well. So you might find that helpful. And then the last one, decide one habit you'll track all year and set up your notebook for it or a digital tracker to follow it. So that's cool too. So just one. So like I said, these are all very small goals that are really achievable. They're not like over the top, too complicated. So they're just little things, and you could do a couple of these this year. So that one's good. I quite like that one. Just have one small habit that you'll track all year. So that I like that. I could probably do Pilates as mine for that. One small habit all year. Okay. Let's put that's enough stickers. I feel we could keep going on that for sure. I probably need something at the top. Do I need something at the top? Maybe. All right, put all my little stickers back in my envelope, which I will repair. I need to repair that. And let's add some of these before I finish. Let's do that. Put some garden friend ones on here. Ladybug for sure. Yeah, definitely ladybug. Caterpillar. Putting part of the top. Bigger ladybug. Oh no, smaller butterflies. This is cute. I'm happy with how this come together. Need something down here, hey. Cover up all of that. All of those flowers a little bit. The snail. Another caterpillar. And then let's put a couple of fish on here as well. The colours will be perfect, I think. All those pretty little koi resin fish. Am I getting too many on here now? Is it possible to go overboard with these? Is it possible to end up with too many stickers? I don't know that it is. I've got to keep going and going, but I don't know if I'm going to end up out of control. Yeah. Okay. And a couple of koi fish. These are really, really pretty. I do feel like it's getting a bit out. I feel like I've gone overboard. I may have gone too many. It's maybe too many stickers on the one page, if that's possible. That may be too many. Let's have a look. Okay. It's definitely colourful. It's definitely not boring. I've probably gone too many. It's just easy to do. Hey, you just start sticking stickers. I love stickers down. That is so much fun to do. So I would probably I probably have put too many on here and looking at it thinking like I have maybe gone sticker overboard, but it's so fun to stick stickers down and just keep going and going. So I feel like now I could probably just commit and go everywhere else and fill in every little gap, and then the whole page would be covered in stickers. I need a bit of glue under here. But it's cute, colourful, it's cute. That was fun to do. And I like now that I'll come back to this layout with these ideas for the year, with these small goals for the year, and I could select a couple of them to do. So what I could do is now go along here and kind of add, maybe put a number next to each to tell me which month of the year I might focus on something like this. So if I wanted to choose a word for the year, I would do that this month. So I'll put number 1. I want to do that in January. But when we were looking before, and I liked contacting people and setting up a catch up with them, 5 people once this year, I'm going to put number 3 there. And then when I come back to the list, that'll remind me I want to focus on sort of setting that up maybe in March. So I'm not going to do it all in March, but maybe in March I will make a list of 5 people and then go ahead and try and organize times to catch up with them through the year. But I'll look at it in March. So you could do that sort of thing and then just cover up the ones you don't want to do anything with the sticker, or retype this, or if you have beautiful handwriting, take a list like this and then make your own and use this as sort of inspiration. There's so many lists like this online, hey, on Instagram and Pinterest. Pinterest is another place you find stacks of these sorts of things, and then create your own. So you could totally do that as well. So that's what we were doing this morning, just hanging out and doing a bit of a fun mini goals for the year of ways to, especially if you want to use it in the context of prioritizing crafting and creating for 2026, then something like this would be fun and easy to do. And it was good fun just to cover it with stickers as well. You could do something like that in your journal. That was a cute little layout to do, and good fun hanging out with you guys and sticking lots of stickers all over the page, and going overboard with them all. It's pretty, isn't it? It's not unpretty, but it's a lot of stickers. I probably am normally a bit more of a minimalist. That's quite a lot of stickers. I think this one has thrown me off. I think the big one, I really wanted to use it, but now I'm looking at it, I think it's pulled your attention too far that way. So I probably should have kept everything a bit closer to the list, because now I feel like all your attention is drawn to this spot when you look at it. That's what I'm thinking in hindsight. But it's cute. I love it. And I love those little fish. They are adorable. And they're on the website. They're from Japan. They're very cute. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. It's nice to see you. If I see you on a replay, leave me a comment. Let me know you stopped by. Let me know if any of these are something you might do this year. Probably can't read them there on screen, but there is a link there in the comments to the Instagram post where I found the list, and the guy has lots of other cool lists as well. And there's also a link there in the comment as well to this incredibly popular glue that keeps selling out, and I've just restocked this morning, so there is new stock on the website just today, so you can grab yourself a bottle of that as well. That will last you forever. You see how little we used. You'll have that couple of years, probably, a very, very long time. So it's really great value. Have a lovely Tuesday, everybody. I'll see you all later.